Welcome to the Nourify and Beautify podcast. Today, Nour Abochama introduces Brian Reynolds, the visionary CEO of Just for Teens, a brand reshaping teen skincare with organic, eco-friendly products and a mission rooted in mental wellness. Let's dive in.
So, as a mom of a preteen, this place is heaven. So, we have Brian from Just for Teens. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your company and why are you doing products for teens?
Yeah, so my name is Brian. I'm the founder of Just for Teens. Thank you so much for taking time to interview and learn more about us. So one of the things that we found when we did market research and we went to understand what products are currently on the market, we found that there are a lot of products for babies, there are a lot of products for kids, there's also a lot of products for adults, but there's not really a defined market for the preteen to teenage market, especially in the United States. The United States is roughly around 40 million preteens and teenagers, which is about 10% of our overall population. But for their unique skincare needs, there's not a brand that really focuses on that. So that's what Just for Teens really focuses on.
What's your background?
So my background is I was mainly in distribution and logistics. I have a partner, he was mostly a chemist, and so we came up with products that were formulated, which were clean and all natural. We found that there's a lot of products that are on the market that really don't have simple but effective ingredients. So that's kind of where Just for Teens fills that void.
How the idea got born between both of you?
So my background, I've always worked with international students in the past, and one of the things that I noticed with the international students that would come over, when they would come to the United States, they would leave with one bag, and then they would come back with two. So for the international students that were coming to the United States, one of the things that they were always purchasing was skincare. And we spent more time and we looked into the skincare industry. We found that there were really not any products that were formulated with simple ingredients, but also ingredients that were easy to pronounce.
What's the difference between the skin? There is a big difference between adult skin and teen skin.
Yes.
So can you highlight the most important differences?
So teen skin is going through a lot of changes. Their hormones are changing. That's what causes a lot of the acne that they're starting to have. A lot of times teens have just light acne. They need something that's gentle, but it's not too harsh for their skin. Tea tree oil is a great option to help have more antimicrobial properties, to help begin developing really high quality hygiene so that it's minimizing the acne in their skin and allowing them to not necessarily have something that's very harsh on their skin like salicylic or hyaluronic acid, especially when teens are starting to become younger and younger. You have kids anywhere from 9 years old who are starting to use regimen or go into regimen. They really shouldn't be using products that are made for adults, but baby products are not really fairly effective for them.
Okay, so that's how so tell us a little bit about the products. Well, how many products do you have and what's the new that you're showcasing today?
So our products, we have a variety of products really made for the personal care of preteens and teens. This is our organic, all-natural facial wash. It's great for teens that have very light acne, but they want to begin having a daily regimen for cleaning and taking care of the skin. This is a body wash. This is also really good, especially for body acne. We mainly use tea tree oil as the ingredient, which helps cleanse the teens. This is our sun care. It's a mineral sun cream. Then also we have a foot lotion, which is good for teens when they're active and they're in sports. They help keep the odors at bay, if you will.
That's important.
And then we have a moisturizer. Our moisturizer is non-comedogenic, so it doesn't block the pores, and it's a real moisturizing. It really helps teens who are seeking to moisturize their skin.
How do you choose the ingredients in those products?
So we try to go for ingredients that are effective, they're natural, and they're simple. So typically when you look at the back of our packaging, you'll find that we do not have a long ingredient deck, and we try to find ingredients that tested that are effective on skin. It's gentle, it's all natural, and it's something that moms feel safe giving their children, especially when the kids are younger, like 9, 10 years old.
How do you choose your suppliers?
So when it comes to suppliers, one of the things that we look for are ingredients that are all natural, as I mentioned before, and then we try to find suppliers that have very good pricing, but also we look for suppliers that are based here in the United States as much as possible.
Okay.
So that's how we
Tell me a little bit about the creation around this kind of products.
So creating products, it really starts with looking at what's already in the marketplace and seeing how do we differentiate ourselves, but also how do we provide something that's a little bit different, but it's also going to be effective for the clients. In our case, we're mainly selling to 2 clients. We're formulating and looking for products that are great not only for teens, but also products that moms can trust and they feel comfortable when it comes to them.
Okay. Tell me what you see the industry going in the next years.
So for the next year, I'll say for the next year, we don't know what's going to happen in 2026, but for next year, we're looking at going into more higher end retail stores, a lot of national distribution in the United States, and then towards 2026, we'll expand internationally, mainly starting with Canada and then expanding to other countries throughout the world.
Are you manufacturing yourself or do you use a manufacturer?
So we have a contract manufacturer that we partner with. We manufacture most of our products in the United States and Georgia, and we're expanding our contract manufacturing to other locations in the United States so that we can keep our costs low when we distribute to our end consumers, our grocery stores.
If you have a kid, which product would you give it?
So I do. I have a son, he's a preteen right now, and he actually uses this body wash, and he loves the scent, he loves the smell. And then I assume when he gets a little bit older, he might have a little bit of acne. I'll start with this face wash. But typically, with a clean regimen, you want to not only cleanse, but you also want to moisturize, and then you want to protect afterwards by using the sunscreen. So that's
I love the colors. That's a good
yes.
presentation. That's really for teen.
We really want the products to stand out on the shelf,
Okay.
but also with our packaging, we use eco-friendly packaging. These bottles are aluminum, and then we have a coating in the inside, but we want to make sure that our packaging not only stands out, but also the ingredients that are inside of the packaging are effective. And then a lot of teens, especially the Gen Alpha market, they want to have products that are recyclable or they're using sustainable packaging.
That's amazing. Where can we find your products?
So we're on Amazon. We're also on Walmart.com. And then you can also find us at Wegmans stores in the United States. And we're looking to do more expansion as we grow and develop.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you. The conversation was really nice.
Thank you so much.
for
Thank you.
having time to speak with us today.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Nourify and Beautify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit nourifyandbeautify.com for more inspiring wellness and beauty content. Until next time, stay inspired and stay well.